So to recap,
Wait, what?
you guys were in the other room.
Don't worry about
You
it. Let's
came
move
across
on.
a skeleton. Tried to figure out what was going on with that. After some time, you guys ran into, or you guys had a combat, and you were ambushed by rats. Upon defeating these rats in that room, you guys took a second to relax, look around, and then you noticed that Gaius was gone. So we cut to Gaius, who separately walked down the sewers to another room, and inside came across the hermit-looking humanoid character with a few rats to his side, and tried to take him on by himself, and ended up getting knocked unconscious. Cut back to the group. They all agreed to, you guys all agreed to find Gaius, and with Nath's investigation, he was able to track footsteps that led you guys to him down the sewers and into the same room. You guys entered the room and noticed that he was unconscious on the ground. A battle ensued, and you guys successfully took down the hermit-looking fellow. Brought Gaius back up. You guys had a talk, investigated, found a backpack, which had a journal with some writing in it that sort of matched the other small journal. You guys decided to cut the hermit fellow's head off to, I'm assuming, collect it with a bounty, or that parchment that you had received. And you guys started discussing what to do next. And Oliver had asked Gaius for the books to look at, and when Gaius handed him the books, he noticed a large shadowy figure to the back of the room. And that is where we left off at. So,
I punched the shadow.
Gaius, when you hand the books to Oliver, you notice a shadowy shape that caught your eye in like your peripheral behind the crate off to the back. It's not in any light, it's in complete darkness, but you see two red eyes just staring at you.
Am I able to make out the shape of it? Like, is it something that I recognize?
It's hard to, it's a large figure, but it's hard to make out any defined shape because it's like a shadow. It's almost like a smoky figure. There's no like definite like shoulders or anything. You just know that there is a large shadowy figure with two red eyes over there in the dark.
Seduce the shadow.
Do you still hand me the books? Or did you already like hand him?
I think he handed you the books already, and when he handed
Okay.
it to you, that's when you saw the figure.
Yeah, this is how I picture it. Like, I'm mid handing you the book, and it's like we're at the exchange. Like, you're holding the book, and I'm still holding the book. But then I freeze and I don't let go.
You can play that too.
You okay, guys? You still feeling rough around the edges? I can let me take a look at you, and I'll like pull his face down. Well, I don't know how tall he is, but I'll just like pull it towards me to try to pull it away from what he's looking at.
If you
I'm like 5 feet.
please make a strength check for me to see if you can move his head, because he is currently locked in position.
Oh.
And trained on the shadow.
So just strength.
Yeah, just
So
a
it's
strength
almost
check.
like he's not like resisting himself. It's like the shadow is like.
You don't know.
Okay. Alright. I will make the strength check. I got a 16.
Yep, his head does freely move. If you wish to resist now, Gaius, yourself, you can choose to do that.
I think I would. So what would I?
You can now make a strength check yourself.
Okay. 12.
Yep. So your head does
I'm
move when
stronger.
Oliver goes to pull your head.
Is he tall enough to even reach?
Excuse you? I'm medium. And I'm
Just because you're medium doesn't mean that you're that tall.
I'm 5'5". Thank you. I'm a
Yeah,
short
no,
king.
I have no idea how tall Gaius is.
5'8".
5'8".
Ah.
Yeah. I would like to do a medicine check on him.
Okay. Go
If he's
for it.
okay. Because I mean, in my eyes, I'm like I think he's just still like messed up after getting knocked down. I got a 23.
Yeah, you go to check up on him, and with your knowledge and skills, you honestly actually can't tell what's going on. It could be out of fear. It could be just instinct, like fight or flight instinct. But there's nothing specifically with his body or naturally locking him the way it is, like forcibly locking him.
Okay. I'm like, well, you look fine. Were you looking at something?
Am I able to move like at all, like my arms?
Well, I'm not like. Oh.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics it is. That one.
Nope. You are too frozen in fear of recognition of what you're looking at that you cannot move.
Okay. So I don't think I would say anything. You would just kind of see me just frozen and kind of a little bit of fear and like a hint of anger.
So, as I would say, as Oliver is doing his medicine check, guys, you will see the shadow start to creep over this way. To the point where he's like basically just in your peripheral, standing by these rats.
Does everyone else see him?
Nope, no one sees it. It's just Gaius.
We see Gaius looking over there, though, right?
Gaius, do you follow your does your line of sight follow the shadow, or are you still looking straight ahead?
Yeah, I would follow it.
Then yes, everyone would see Gaius start to turn his head into the room, towards this shape, but none of you would see it if you followed his line of sight.
I would like to look at what he's looking at then.
Okay. You look
do I
into the
see?
room. You don't see anything.
I want to slap Gaius with my trunk and tell him, snap out of it.
How do you
You're
react,
getting
guys?
Okay. I would take the hit, but just keep my eyes trained on the shadow.
So as the trunk hits you, it instinctually causes you to blink, because it's a trunk.
Yeah.
And when you blink, the shadow is gone, and it reappears right over your shoulder, and you all you hear is just.
I'm gonna start kind of breathing heavily.
Hey man, guys, you okay there?
Soon. And then you'll feel the presence just like a wisp away.
I'm just gonna crumple to my knees.
Well,
just
man.
like, just completely shaking.
Can I like try to catch him since he's like right next to me?
Yeah. There's no check or anything needed there.
Okay, I'll catch him.
Anyone got some alcohol or anything, though? That'll perk him right back up.
It's like, well, it doesn't look like medically there's anything wrong with him. Maybe something's wrong with him, like psychologically.
That's
Guys,
so
are you-
quickly, and I snap my fingers in front of him.
What?
Are you calling him insane?
No, maybe. I don't know. I continue snapping my fingers in front of him. You okay, man? Come on, you can do it.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna try to bring my hand up to my eyes to rub them. Am I able to move again?
Yep, you can freely move. Once the presence went away, you could feel yourself like your capability of movement is your own again.
Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of rub my eyes. I'm fine. It was nothing. let's just get out of here, please.
Well, why don't you tell us what just went through your head? Was it something to do with almost dying?
No, it wasn't that.
Are you
I
sure?
can tell you for sure. Yep, I can tell you for sure. It had nothing to do with me going down.
Alright, well then, what was it? What's wrong?
I prefer not to say.
Why not?
You not trust us?
I mean, I did only meet you today.
But we did save your life.
And we could help you figure out what's wrong.
I'm
You
gonna
tell
look
us.
Oliver. I'm gonna look Oliver in the eyes. What I'm going through is my business. I don't need to bring anyone else into it. And I'm gonna grab the backpack with the head in it and stand up and start walking towards the exit.
Grumpy.
Well, that's that then.
Guess we'll start following him.
Okay. Does everybody start following Gaius out? What's the plan here?
Yeah, I'll follow
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, I'll follow as well.
Is there anything else that we need to do down here?
There are a few more ways that we didn't check out.
Or should we go collect our bounty and maybe come back later? Especially since Gaius is creeping me the hell out and is on a warpath back out.
Sorry, what did you ask that we should do? Saja?
Should we come back later and check out the rest of this place with the bones and the whatnots? Or should we keep looking? But Gaius is creeping me the fuck out. So maybe we should just come back?
As fascinated as I am with the potential findings of this place, we should just probably go with our friend. Or our, I wouldn't say friend, I would say our companion.
Okay.
And I will start following him.
Okay. I'm assuming you follow Zaja.
Yeah, I would.
All right. You guys are now back out into the sewer area. On here at the bottom right. You guys want to assort yourselves or whatever you want to do.
Do we want to, like, sort ourselves?
Yeah, I guess it comes down to what's your plan in the sewers at this point.
I think we're leaving the sewers completely. Well, I guess that's up to Gaius, right? Because Gaius is the one kind of leading the way now.
Gaius wouldn't expect you guys to follow him out, but I mean, I don't know. You guys can kind of do your own thing if you wanted.
Well, I think we're all trying to stick together right now.
I think, yeah, like, we're in a sewer. Like, we just got this giant fight. We don't know what else is going to be down here. It's safer to stick with each other.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I would say that Gaius would definitely just be walking for the exit of the sewers.
Okay. So does everyone agree that you are all leaving the sewers with Gaius then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bosco?
No.
Okay. So for the sanctity of time, you guys walk through the sewer and retrace your steps back through. As you guys are walking, you do not see any rats, nor do you even see any of the bodies of them. You do come across the occasional bones that you've seen before, but you make your way
I
back the
grab a few
way.
bones.
What'd you say?
I take a few bones with me.
Okay, go ahead and add 2 or 3 bones, if you want, to your inventory.
Souvenirs.
I guess.
Uh-huh.
And more.
And you guys climb up the ladder, and are out into the fresh air of Silkhart. You guys come up. It is still the festival. It's about late afternoon, evening. And when you went in, it was pretty noisy, but now, seeing that it's starting to get into the later of the day, it is it's starting to get a little bit noisier. It seems like the festival is becoming more lively. Let me change the music, and what do you guys want to do? You all come up the ladder, and you are now in the street of Silkhart.
As soon as we step out of the ladder and Nath just sees all these people, he instantly just like slumps down, just like hiding himself as much as he can within the group.
I'm gonna throw my hood up. Hey Nath, where does the bounty paper say to take, or I guess collect?
Let me see, and he shakes down in his bag. He pulls it out. And it's like, what does it say?
I'm sorry, I was getting some music. What did you say?
Oh, what does the paper say?
Which paper?
Like where to collect the bounty?
Okay. So, the actual paper, it says it has that drawing of the hermit, which you all now see when he pulls it out. It does show the shape of that hermit fellow that you guys just brutally murdered. And it just says reward at the bottom, with no like text of how much it is or anything like that. At the top, it just says Silkhart bounty. And then when you guys flip it over, you can see there is a name in the bottom right that is in like sort of like cursive, but the name in the bottom right says exit, EXID.
Wait, exit or exit?
Exit.
Okay.
It's EXID as in David.
So it's EXID.
Correct. And it's
Says-
kind of like
it has
washed a
exit.
bit, but yeah, you can make it out, the name. Go and say what you said, Super. I'm sorry.
Oh, it says exit. Do any of you know this exit guy? And I just hand it over to guys.
I'll take the paper and look at it. Would I know what this means?
Nope.
No,
The
Would
name does
any
not
of
ring a
us?
bell.
I have no idea.
Oliver, you might, because you have been in the city for some time in the college. You would know that it is a person of importance, but you don't know who exactly it is. You know that they're in Silkhart, and that the name carries weight because you've heard it before, but you don't know exactly who they are.
Okay. I will relay this information to my companions. I keep wanting to say friends because you guys are like my friends, but then like, wait, Oliver doesn't think. But I would relay the information to my companions, and I would say, well, I recognize the name a little bit. Unfortunately, I have no idea who they are. I just know there's someone of importance that lives here in Silkhart. Maybe we should go ask the bartender, barman, the man who sells the alcohol.
Or we
should
could
go to
find
him.
We could find the guard Kinlaw again.
He was actually a knight.
Was he?
A knight?
I forgot to mention, real quick, I'm sorry for interrupting, retcon back. In that backpack, by the way, it's a major part I forgot to mention. You guys, you did find a crudely like rusty map, like a crappy like crumpled map. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the note-taking channel for all of you.
There's a note-taking channel.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
a
know if I ever shared my
there's a
thing
player
in there.
note-taking channel.
Oh, there is. Okay, you're right.
So I will drop
I
that
did.
in there, and then you guys can continue with what you were saying. I apologize.
So we're just waiting for that, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, so there is a you guys would officially have some type of map layout now.
Neat. I was actually thinking about that earlier, like where to get a map.
But continue. You guys were talking about trying to figure out who this person was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said we could go ask that guard we talked to earlier, and then Oliver said something else.
I said he's a knight, not just a guard.
The same thing to me. He's patrolling around.
Well,
I'm gonna look around for any guards or knights that we could ask where to bring this bounty.
Easy enough. It's the festival, and guards are out and aplenty right now because you got to keep order. And without problem, you walk up to a guard, or will you find a guard just walking around doing his thing?
Excuse me, sir. I have
Yeah.
a bounty to collect. And I was
Yeah,
wondering-
bounty.
Yeah.
What do you mean a bounty?
I'll show him the paper.
Yeah.
We're supposed to bring it to Exid, I believe.
He'll like grab the paper and look at it. You're one of the adventurer groups. Yeah, just what's it? Yeah, take this and head on up to the castle.
The castle?
Yeah, just I'm working. I got festival. Yeah, just go to the castle.
Yeah.
We'll
thank
go.
you, sir. And I'll hand him a silver piece.
He'll take it and like scratch his head with it and then pocket it and try and figure out what to do. Like you could tell this guy was like a late night call or something because he's trying to figure out what to do with his life.
I'm assuming the rest of the party was around me to hear that, so should I relay it or no? Nah, I'm not gonna relay it. I'm just gonna start walking towards the castle.
You just talked to him? Oh, because you're saying we were close enough to hear it. Okay. I get it. Sorry. I will follow Gaius. And I'll just say, like, to the group, I've never been to the castle, and I've lived here for a few years now. I wonder if they will just let us in, or if we need, like, an invitation or something.
We do have their bounty.
Well, I mean,
I think that's invitation enough.
as far as they know, we just have someone's head. Is that, like...
I mean, we have the bounty paper with it, and the picture matches the face, so...
Yeah, it was just weird to think that we're gonna be showing a bunch of people the head. Most people don't like that.
Slap it out on the counter.
We're not necessarily gonna be just whipping it out and being like, hey, check this out.
But
I
if
mean,
we
they're
have-
handling bounties. They've probably seen much worse.
What would be worse than a severed head, in your opinion?
Dragging their corpse down the street by their ankles.
Very true.
Yeah, at least it's not the whole body.
Okay,
Be
and with that,
pushed along. Sorry.
oh, you're fine. With that conversation, you guys come up to the Silkheart Castle. Now this castle is when you come up to the castle, it has its own separate walls that lead up to an opening. The stairway up to this is quite long because you're going straight up a hill, and this castle is kind of on a cliff adorning all of Silkheart. When you guys look at the stairs, it goes up a bit and then starts to wind upwards up to the castle. As you guys go, there are every other like set of stairs that you guys go up. Excuse me. There's a guard kind of there to like look at you or check you over when you guys are walking up. They don't stop you or anything. It's more of just like a look over as you guys walk up the stairs. And once you guys get to the top of the stairs, there are 2 knights at the doorway. And when you walk up, and they're like, one of them will step forward a bit and say, "Halt, state your business."
We're here to collect the bounty, and I'll show him the bounty paper.
They'll like grab the paper and look at it. Okay. Don't see a body or anything.
I'll open the bag.
Ah, yes. Of course. You guys went the head route. He'll hand the paper back to you. Just go on, head in. When you head in, you're gonna enter the grand hall, take a right. In that room, there's most likely a keeper of sorts. Go ahead, talk to them, and they'll get you sorted out.
Thank you.
See, he told you people just drag whole ass bodies in here.
I just wanted it to be cleaner.
Alright, so you guys are let in through the castle doorway. The doorway itself is a very nice wooden door adorned with like silver and gold inlaying. And the doors creep open, but there's no source to the doors. Like there's no one pulling the doors open or anything. They just kind of open by themselves, you would think. And when you guys walk in, you'll see that you come to a very large grand hall. This would be like the main chamber. And there are columns and pillars, really finely laid bricks and stones, with huge archways, torches up above. This place was made as like the centerpiece. You guys can tell that a lot of work went into this. But you also, looking around, see here and there some scorch marks on the pillars, and like some almost like weapon marks and whatnot. On the actual pillars themselves as you walk. And then there are a multitude of doors as you go down this hallway. There's a door like every 2 pillars to your right and to your left. And then there's another staircase that kind of opens up all the way at the end of the hall that leads up into 2 separate stairs, and one goes right and one goes left. And then at the very top, you'll see another pair of doors with some curtains on them.
When we first entered in here, since I said that I was surrounded by you guys, is this little area empty, right?
Sorry, I just got bothered. What'd you say?
This area is a bit empty, right?
Yeah, it's fairly empty. You do hear noises like in the other rooms here and there. You have like the occasional guard that kind of like walks by in the castle, but there isn't anyone like that you can see stationed in the room.
Okay, yeah. So when we enter in here, earlier when we went into the crowded area, I went to the center of you guys. So since I'm in the center, if you guys can see me, then you'll notice that I no longer look as nervous. I look a bit more confident. And some of you that can see my face will see that I look up at like this little castle area. I'm just looking at this big room. Nath just looks remorseful, but dedicated. And that's all.
Zaja, with your passive perception, I will say when you guys walk into this large cathedral hallway, and you guys kind of take in the space and look around, Zaja, you will notice in the top left corner on the 2nd floor, it's almost like a balcony looking area. You will see a shadow drinking a glass, staring at you guys as you walk in.
I'll wave to them and shout.
They will not come out from the shadow. You just see the glass and the hand holding it, and they'll just kind of like raise the glass slightly, as in like a hello or acknowledgement of you, and then just continue to drink from the glass.
Okay. Oh, darn. They seem nice here. I like it.
Okay, you guys are in the grand hall. What are you doing?
Is this where
So
we need...
where's
I don't remember.
where's this weapons room thing he mentioned? Do we know, or we just lost?
He gave directions, but I'm gonna be honest, I forgot them already. I spaced out.
I
To the
was not
left, the
paying
right.
attention. Oliver will just say that. Just say, I was not paying attention. I was thinking about something.
Are there
I
guards
remember.
around the room?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Well, can I specifically say that I'm looking for guards who are not actively guarding and are possibly playing a game of cards?
For sure. Yeah, go ahead and give me that perception check.
11.
Nope.
Crap.
You look around, but all you hear are just noises in the other rooms because it's a festival. You would think that there's something going on in the other rooms, but you don't see any guards like out in the open on the hallway playing cards or anything like that.
Yucks.
Sasha will stop and look again at the shadow with the glass and be like, "Where's that weapons master person? Point me in a direction."
They are not there anymore.
Oh, damn! I missed them. Well, should we go right?
I think we should. I do remember right being in the directions.
Lead the
Right
way,
it is.
boss. I'll say to Gaius.
What'd you say?
I said, lead the way, boss.
Please don't call me boss. I don't want to be in a leadership role.
You can call me boss.
No. I won't.
Okay, so you guys take a right in the hallway. And like I said, there are a few doors down that lead the hallway down. There's 3 doors. The one when you turn right and when you walk in immediately to your right, there's a door immediately right there. And then there's another door some ways down, and then the third door all the way down at the end. You guys just walk into the first door?
You think I'm not qualified to be a leader?
We're past that. I'll walk through the first, or I'll knock on the first door.
Okay. You knock on the first door and you hear a little shh, and the right at eye level you'll see almost like one of those slits that people look through, before they open the door.
What's the password?
Yeah, that type of thing. And he'll open it, and you can see like the eyes. There's some like oval glasses.
Does he say it?
You can see that the eyebrows are kind of gray. And all you hear is state your business.
Sorry to interrupt, but would you know where we could turn in a bounty? We are a little lost.
And when you say state your bounty, the little slit closes, and then you hear and then the door opens. And when it opens, you guys see a half elf, kind of tall, about 5'10"-ish. Looks fairly old, has gray silver lining in the hair. It's like a dirty blonde color. They have their eyebrows come out past the eye socket area and actually curl down to their cheeks, and then they have I wouldn't say a pointy nose, but it's a fairly longer than normal nose. You see oval glasses with chains that go around their ear. And he's kind of hunched over a little bit, and he just goes, you said bounty? You're here for a bounty?
Yes. What is your name, sir?
Come in. Getting too old for this. And he shakes a bit and then turns around and just walks into the room.
I'll follow.
I'll follow. But before I do, I'm gonna lean down to Bosco. Hope we didn't just get roped into doing another bounty.
Why not?
I've had enough of that for one day.
Enough of bounties or enough of us?
I'm gonna walk forward.
I'm assuming
So
everybody
all of
walks
you are
in.
so disrespectful to me.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
Is it because I'm short?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
What is his office, or what does the room look like?
When you walk in, it looks like an office. He has there's a desk, a fairly large desk off to the right with like pen and paper or a quill. Has some books here and there. It looks like an actual office. To the left, you see like a bookcase with a mirror, some books that he probably uses to read leisurely here and there. In the far back, you'll see a door behind him. It's kind of like a square. It's a solid square door. Looks like an iron type of door. It's not wood. And in the room, you see a large desk, sort of in the middle, with a chair behind it. And you see him walking to the desk, and he'll pull a chair and be like, "All right, but parchment, and bounty, please, on the table." And then he'll like sit down and scoot forward on the desk.
Okay, I'll lay the bounty paper down and then the bag on his desk.
And he'll like slowly start to open the bag. You'll head route. Okay, alright. You'll see him like open the drawer to his left and pull out some paper and start like writing.
Why the fuck are these people so like, oh wow, this is uncommon. Imagine just bringing the head. What the fuck?
And who am I paying this to?
I'll look around at the group and be like, you can just give it to me and I'll split it amongst everyone else.
You? Okay, what's your name?
My name is Oliver.
Jeez.
Oliver Higgin.
Oliver Dees Hagen? What?
No, sorry, he doesn't know who I am. My name is Oliver Higgin.
That's right. No, it's right.
Just Oliver Higgin. And what is your name, sir?
He'll start writing your name down on the parchment, and then he'll roll it up and he'll hand it out to you. You take it?
Yeah, I'll take the parchment.
Okay, you take it and he'll say,
All right, take that. Go up. You're gonna go past the stairs. Take a right. You're gonna go past the right side. You're gonna go to the main door that you guys saw with the carpet and the fancy blah blah blah. You go in the door. You're gonna find a very intimidating lady there. You're gonna hand her the parchment. Don't say anything, and you guys are gonna wait there. Got it?
Right stairs through main door. Scary lady. Got it.
Yep, I like you. You got it.
What happens if we say something?
Get out.
Glance over at Bosco.
Get out.
Get out.
I don't get paid enough for this. I gave you instructions.
Alright, bye, Mr. No Name.
he'll stand up and you guys will hear the door behind him open, and you'll just hear,
Another one coming down.
and he'll throw the bag down into the darkness of the door, and then you'll hear the door shut.
This is a interesting kingdom.
Are you sure you know you didn't hit anybody?
Why are you still here?
I'll walk out.
I'll follow.
Yeah, and I'll start the
I'll follow.
Out.
You guys, as you guys walk out, you'll just hear him muttering,
These adventure groups. I can't. What's your name?
and then the door will shut.
What a interesting fellow.
He was a dick.
Shh.
Many people are.
You guys just hear the slit open.
As we're walking away, I'm gonna flip off the door as we're walking away, like just from behind me.
Shh. Okay, so do you
Better
guys
hope
head
we
up the
don't.
stairs?
Yeah.
Better hope that they're not on duty on you next at the drop off a bounty.
So you guys head past the stairs. As you guys are walking in this hallway, you hear laughter, you hear cheering, you might hear like a scuffle to your right. You guys hear a bunch of noises behind the doors that you guys are walking past. And as you guys are walking, you will actually see a couple guards standing extremely still to the point where you guys thought they were statues. But as you're walking, you can see their heads slightly move with you as you guys walk through the hallway. So you guys walk up this Grand Cathedral staircase, and when you, well, not Grand Cathedral, I keep saying that, but you walk up this set of stairs, you take a right, head up another set of stairs and around, and you guys head up to the doorway, the main door.
All right, remember, we're not saying anything to anyone.
I'm gonna look at Bones.
Wait, why not? I missed that part.
Oi, what do you think you're looking at?
Keep your mouth shut while we're in there.
In where?
We're the one that insulted the other guy and flipped him off. You're the problem child.
Yeah, but I know how to keep my mouth shut.
Why aren't we
I
talking
very
to
much
anyone?
doubt that.
Why aren't we talking to anyone?
We were
You said
told.
not to talk to
what
scary
the guy
lady.
said.
We don't talk to the stair people?
No, scary lady.
Oh. Who's that?
No clue.
Is that her? I'll point at Ash.
Probably
How
not.
dare you?
You talk
Oh,
to her. She's gonna chop your head off.
You are intimidating. Always so dark and brooding.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door. Hello, I'm here for the bounty.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay,
I thought we were
so
supposed to stop.
you guys, Nath opens the door, and when you guys open the door, you are met with another semi-long hallway, with a throne at the far end, and like a carpet that leads to the doorway all the way up to the throne. You'll see a gentleman, a dragonborn type looking figure, on the throne reading a book right now. He has like a little pipe with a monocle on, and he's just leisurely reading the book. And Nath, you said you walk in and you say something?
I'm here for the bounty.
I need you to make a dexterity check, please. An acrobatics, I'm sorry. Well, it might be the same, but...
Wait, let me check. Yeah, it's the same. 13.
Okay. Does a 28 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have made a severe I messed up. Guys, please.
Haley, do we just turn on the fan?
No, I have the remote right here too.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, and I have to figure out what they're...
Super died.
Alright.
Okay, guys, I saved you last time. You gotta save
How
me
much
this
HP
time.
do you have, Nath?
I have 11.
You guys see Nath walk in and say something out into this hall, and it kind of echoes down the hallway because there isn't really much in this like quote-unquote throne room, but from the darkness you guys see a hand, a like steel blue colored skin hand with some runic on it come from the shadow and clock Nath in the chin. Nath, you go unconscious.
So he's like in death saving throws, or?
No, for now it's just he just got knocked out because he has 11 HP. And this person's unarmed damage does 11 damage. So you see him say this and then immediately get knocked out from the shadow, and you see a lady step in to the light from the shadow from the door you just opened, and you see a like Goliath, like half Goliath, half giant lady step out. She's not like bulky, she's more fit than anything. She has brown hair that comes down to one side, and half her head is shaven, and the other half of the hair comes down into like a braid over her shoulder and down her onto her chest. You see a ton of like runic tattoos just up her arms. There's none on her body or neck or anything. It's just strictly her arms. You guys see there is a weapon on her back that has, it's a massive hammer that has like thunder runic inscriptions on it. And she has like this very thick like leather armor that comes down her torso and meets a like fur leather waistband that covers her legs down to her boots. And she just, as she hits Nath, and Nath kind of gets knocked out, she looks at the group, at you guys.
I'm gonna do a slight bow for forgiveness, and then kind of reach my hand over to Oliver to hand me the paper.
I won't hand him the paper. I'll hand her the paper.
That's fair.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go.
Mainly because it's got my name on it.
She'll reach out and grab the paper, and then she will open the scroll, and then read it over, and then look at you all, and look back at the paper. And she'll look back at you guys and point her finger at you, Oliver, and say, Oliver.
I'll just nod my head, yes.
She'll scroll up the paper, and then you see her just walk. She'll turn around and then walk down the throne room and kind of veer off to the right, behind like a pillar. But you can see her walking to this like, it almost looks like it's like a vault chest almost. There's like gold inlay and whatnot on it, and it's not like opening like a chest. It's like opening like a wardrobe. You guys can't see in it, but when she opens it, you can see some like faint light come out of it that kind of lights her body up, and she starts like looking into this like bookcase wardrobe looking thing.
Can I like, walk over and check on our dear unconscious friend?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
I would have dragged him like back away from the door a little bit.
Yep. However you guys want to handle Nath, you can.
I'm shit out of spell slots, so.
And just to be clear, you're
in his dream world.
just to be clear, Nath, you're not like doing death saving throws or anything. You're stabilized and whatnot. You just got knocked out. That's all.
Okay.
My man's sleepy.
Yeah, you're
Nap.
taking a snore.
Nath is currently dreaming about his next artificer invention.
I hope it's a helmet.
Probably.
As this figure is looking into the bookcase, you guys will hear a book shut, like slap shut, and an echo, and it came from the throne, and you guys see the dragonborn figure staring at you all. After like a couple pauses, he will stand up and begin walking towards you all.
I'm just gonna be like trying to smack Nath in the face to see if I can wake him up.
Does this dragonborn look like the king?
Um,
I don't
Like,
know.
does
He's
he look
sitting
like
on a
he could
throne.
be the king? I don't know.
As he walks closer, you guys, his figure starts to get lit up a bit more. Let me pull this up real quick. I can give you guys pictures because now technically you would have seen them both and would know. So the Dragonborn, I'm gonna put this all in the note taking. So the Dragonborn you see is of black skin. He's a black-scaled, black-skinned Dragonborn. He's got like a cloth leather type of cloak on that matches and runs down his entire body. Like you can tell that he's got some type of leather or hide on. And on his head you see that it's almost like dreadlocks kind of look. You can see that he's got some type of hair or something growing off the back of his head that kind of comes down, and each like dreadlock has some type of accessory on it, be it a ring or an amulet or something like that. Let me do this. So this is the
appropriate music for Nath to be knocked out too.
Yep. So that is the
This is the
Dragonborn, you
music
guys.
that Nath is dreaming about.
He's wearing a ring.
No. So on his, like, the dreadlocks on his head, they almost look like dreadlocks. On the actual dreadlocks themselves, like, here and there you see, like, something that looks like a ring or an amulet. They're just, like, accessories for his, quote-unquote hair.
This man does not look like a king.
Look like that looks like a ruler. What are you talking about, guys? Colin.
And this will be like a generic. I'll just post this for now. This is the generic, like Goliath look that you guys would have seen that stepped out from the shadow.
Mommy, quite literally.
Oh, baby.
And
I'm glad I got knocked out by her.
as you guys are looking, you see this Dragonborn starts slowly walking to you all. And with that, you will walk about where the half Goliath, half giant lady is, and you'll see them both. She's holding like a bag, and you see them both start walking towards you both, or towards the group.
This is terrifying.
And the black dragonborn was sitting on a throne.
Correct. He wasn't sitting like a normal like king or like of nobleness. He was actually sitting like sideways with his leg over the like arm of the throne with a cigar and a monocle while he was reading a book. Kind of very, very, very relaxed. Not something you would expect to see on a throne.
A cigar and a monocle.
Yeah, it's like one of the pipe, not like a literal cigar, but like a pipe type of
This Dragonborn sounds like a badass.
Alright, and they both walk up and
Just imagine he's wearing a top hat now.
Oliver, the half Goliath, half giant lady, will hold out the bag for you to take.
I will take it.
Okay. Once you take it, the Dragonborn will eye you like up and down. Like he'll get like uncomfortably close to you and kind of like eye you from like toe and up, and you can almost feel like the breath from his nose come off and hit you in the face.
So this guy's just like standing really close to me.
Very, like uncomfortably close. Like almost how you are with like your subjects when you try and like figure out what's going on with them. He's doing that back to you, essentially.
Okay. I will just look back up at him.
And then he'll look at the group and then slowly stand upright. And then gesture, like with a hand, like a circular hand motion. He'll gesture, and as if like he's giving you opportunity to speak if you would all like to speak.
I will look down at our friend who got knocked out for speaking. As if like questioning whether or not I should actually speak.
You may speak.
Ah, yes. My apologies. I don't think I know who I'm talking to.
My name is Egson.
Huh.
Thank you for taking care of the bounty problem in the sewers.
Of course. He said his name was Exid?
This is Exit, yes.
Okay.
Do you know who that was down there?
I do not know. He has been causing a plague in my city for quite some time, spouting nonsense.
Involving rats?
From what I understand, yes. The adventurers before you that tried to take care of this problem has come back saying that he found some way of evolving rats or some nonsense, and he needed to be taken care of directly and quickly. So I thank you. You will see it in that pouch. There is a little bit more than promised.
Thank you.
What exactly was promised? Because on the paper we got, there wasn't any specific amount.
That is because that piece of parchment has passed through hands time and time again because that damn tavern keeper won't update his papers. But the initial payout was 400 gold. In there, you will see 6.
Thank you. So
That's 100 gold for
you're the ruler of the city?
Titles. I would not say I'm a ruler. More of a consultant of the people.
Mm. So I would hate to ever overstep our boundaries, but would you ever want us to help you again with anything in the future?
Are you asking me? Or
Yes, I'm asking if you would want us to help you again in the future.
if help needs to be done, you ask the people. I do not give direct.
Mm. We will keep that in mind then, and I will like nod my head, not like bow or anything, but just nod my head.
I do apologize for your friend here. But I am certain that the collector told you not to speak when you walked in. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. He definitely was told not to speak, yet he did anyway.
We were
I
going
don't
over
think you realized
it.
we were walking into the throne room.
Yeah, we were going over it right before he barged in, and I guess it just slipped his mind.
Or he didn't care.
He did not care.
Do you all agree
Shush.
that my bodyguard here was in the right then?
Yes.
I know it was
Sure.
completely fair.
Okay.
Well,
you'll
thank
s-
you for letting us serve the people through you. Is what I'm saying.
Interesting way of putting it. But anyway, is there anything else you need? Or is the business here done?
I believe we're done. We can definitely leave you be.
I actually have a couple questions. If there was a chance we could speak privately.
Privately. You wish an audience?
It's just a few questions, rumors, but it's something more private to me.
I have no problem with this, but keep in mind that my bodyguard does not leave my side.
I understand that, and I am okay with that.
Do you wish to do this now or at another time?
I'll look around at the party. Is it fine if I do this quick?
Yeah, that's fine. We can split up the reward amongst ourselves while we wait.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this now.
And at that moment, you guys hear the doors or the gates that you guys had initially walked in swing open, and you hear a guard yelling, "Sire! Sire! We have an issue!" And you'll see Exit and Tord look like through the door at the guard, and you'll hear him say,
We will talk about this another time. I must go.
and,
What is the bodyguard's name?
no name was given yet.
Oh, I think you accidentally said it, but I wasn't sure.
He
If
definitely did, but he's not gonna repeat it.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
No, I actually haven't. I would have made it very
Oh.
apparent. I actually have not said the name of the bodyguard yet.
Oh, it sounded like you did.
Nope.
Yeah.
Because
Let
no
him
one
think
no one
he's
asked.
thinking.
No one asked in character, so
I don't know, maybe because the first person who spoke near her got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, bro, I'm scared to talk to the Dami Wami.
and you will both see
I would
them
do it again.
run out to the guard. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna kind
First, I want to pull out 100 gold and just start dumping it on Nath.
Where are you pulling 100 gold from?
The bag.
bag.
Here's your share, buddy. Just clink, clink,
One,
clink,
two,
clink
three, four. Oh,
So
on his
okay.
unconscious body.
I will let him do that.
So, are any of you guys gonna steal this, or can I add it to my inventory?
Can we like try to wake him up?
Yeah, I mean
Possible
that it's
was.
honestly it's on Nath when he wants to wake up. I'm not gonna force him away.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, all that. What the heck? Oh, what's all this gold doing on me?
It's your share. Also, does
My
anyone
share
know
of
if
what?
there's, like,
What
a
happened?
banking System?
You did a good job.
It's your share. Of
I like the
money for
dance.
the bounty.
Oh, yes, the bounty. Oh, wow. I just felt like I needed a helmet for some reason. Oh, my
I'm
head
super-
hurts.
I'm gonna kick him lightly in the side. We also had just finished going over not to speak while we were in there. And what did you do? Barge in and open your mouth, idiot.
I just wanted to see what would happen.
Well,
I mean, he also didn't leave the group and almost died to a bunch of rats.
I'm gonna glare over at Oliver.
I'll just stare at him with my big ol' eyes.
Utilize.
No, they're big. They're big ol' eyes.
Big beady eyes.
Oh my god, I'm about to fight you. IRL. I won't hold back.
So, does
You would get folded like a launch pad.
That's why I
Mr.
can't hold
DM,
back.
since we have lived in this land, would we know if there was like a good banking system? Because I don't think I should just be walking around with all my money.
Oh, banking. I thought you said baking. Like,
No.
He's hungry.
Yes, you guys are aware that there is a safe house type place. There are 2 of them in the city, where you guys are able to store things of personal nature that you want to be kept safe. But as of right now, you guys are still outside the door of the throne room, and you just watched Exit and his bodyguard and another guard just run out of the castle. With
start-
Nath sitting there swimming in 100 gold.
I pick up my gold.
While he's doing so, I'm gonna pick up a few more off the ground and just toss some back at him. Clink.
Oh,
Clink.
thanks.
Making sure it bings off his armor.
Once again, I don't have armor.
Oh, right.
Should we, I don't know, go out for some drinks to celebrate this successful bounty?
Oh, I don't drink.
I don't drink
Oh, you
either.
will.
I don't necessarily
Ooh.
need alcohol. Like we can,
Ooh,
just
I
celebrate.
could use a round or two.
Then I
A few
will
drinks, I
join.
guess.
Are we gonna go back to Madhold?
I don't know if we should go back there. That barkeeper guy will try to get more money out of us.
When did he
Who
get
knows what
money
that
out of
reward-
us? He
He
let
was
us.
trying to.
That's what all barkeepers do, though. That's just their job.
I think he was just maybe trying to like see what we would do.
My philosophy is never hit the same place twice.
Are we hitting
Harder
something?
to track.
Oliver, you have so much to learn.
I'll have you know I'm very well educated.
Not in that, but whatever. Let's just find a tavern.
So, as you guys walk out of the castle, you will see down the pathway, you will actually see people frozen in time.
Like at the entrance of the castle?
Not at the castle. When you guys walk to the castle and look down the pathway you guys walked up, you'll actually see a couple people at the bottom of the staircase, almost like it's frozen in time.
What the?
And when you guys look out at the city, you see all these lights and stuff, but it's dead quiet.
Something's going on.
Looks like
What
they've
is-
had a little too much to drink.
I'm gonna turn towards Oliver. You have magic, right? Can't you kind of like detect that kind of shit?
Yeah. It'd take us about 10 minutes for me to do it, though.
I
If
feel
you're
like
all-
I feel like there's plenty of time. I don't want to get any closer in case it's like a bubble that you walk into and you just end up frozen.
No, wouldn't want to run into any bubbles, that's for sure. And I'll start casting Detect Magic.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
I'm going to slowly approach the frozen people, but like keep a distance just in case.
I want to pick up a pebble and throw it at one of them.
Okay, so you guys walk down the stairs. And
I'll join them.
you see an elfish lady with her daughter, as if they were just enjoying their time out in the festival. There's no like look of some like a tussle or anything, or like nothing. They're both extremely happy. The kid's got like this like cylindrical cone type shape with some like frozen ice on top of it, and they're just both enjoying the night, but they're completely frozen in time. Bosco, when you throw a pebble, are you throwing it at the woman or the girl?
Guess the woman?
So when you throw the little pebble at the woman, it hits the woman, but no effect. It just bounces off of them.
Huh.
What could have caused this?
Well, I'm out of ideas.
You threw a rock at them.
And?
And the rock just like
Pointless.
hit him and bounced off.
Yep.
To be fair, I would have done the same. So good on you.
Yeah,
I'll just kind of like yell at Bosco, be like, or not Bosco, Gaius, like it seems there's no bubble.
I see that now. Thank you. I'm gonna walk closer to the pair.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. You walk to the pair, and as you get closer, you actually see down the street. There's actually more figures, like down the street, that are also frozen in time.
I'm gonna
Is
walk-
basically what it's like.
I'm gonna walk forward towards them since we know that they're not frozen.
Do I see Exit or his bodyguard anywhere?
You do not see either of them. But I forgot to mention that guard that you guys saw run in. You see him frozen on the staircase, like mid-run, like he's trying to get down the staircase.
Oh shit.
But you do not see Exit or his bodyguard anywhere. Oliver, as you walk up to the group that are a little bit a ways, you're not too far from the group, but you walk a little bit ways forward down the like street. It's the same thing. It's just normal citizens. Look like they're having a great time. Just frozen in time.
Have I ever seen anything like this before? Like, even though I'm casting Detect Magic, like as a ritual casting, could I do like a, I don't know, like Arcana check, or
Give me-
History check, or something?
Yeah,
or
give
medicine?
me
I don't know what I would do.
Arcana or History check.
Alright, they're both the same. Let's do Arcana. Oh my goodness, someone should have told me to do History. I rolled a 2.
Hey, you should do history.
Thank you. I'll keep
No
them.
idea.
I'm
Well,
going
that's-
to. I'm gonna kind of poke the mother in the shoulder.
Okay. You poke the mother, and it's stiff as a board. Nothing. It doesn't move or shake or anything. Your finger doesn't indent the shoulder. It's like hitting rock, essentially.
Why are you poking her?
Just to see if there's any sort of reaction. Does the sun look like it's still moving?
You look in the sky, and it does. It looks like the sun is like starting to set, and the moon is coming up right now.
Are you praying?
No, just making sure time is still working.
Of course it would be
Sure you're
working.
not
If it
praying?
didn't work, we wouldn't be
you look-
breathing.
You look like you look like a religious type.
So
I'm
can
really
I get Zaja, Ash, and Zaja and Ash to both make perception checks, please? Because they are not talking with the group or anything. So I would assume you guys are both looking around, seeing what's going on. So I'll just have you
I
guys
got
do
a
a
2.
perception. Okay.
I got a 9.
What are you guys doing right now? Okay, never mind. Continue.
You have the highest perception out of all of us? How could you let us down like that?
You getting anything, Oliver?
Does he also have advantage on perception checks?
I think that's with smell and hearing.
Zaja, didn't you have advantage on perception checks?
I think that's
Yeah.
smell
I
specifically.
rolled a 9 and the 8,
Oh.
so I
that
jumped
sucks.
the higher. It's a 9.
Dang. Sorry, I only saw the one roll.
All right. I will say that right now, because it takes 10 minutes to cast detect magic, right?
Yeah.
I will right when your detect magic goes off at the 10-minute mark, you'll see a massive flash of just light blue energy in front of you, and then it immediately evaporates, and then everyone just starts moving again. The lady that was in front of you guys with the child will like be like and like look at herself like something just happened, and like she'll grab her shoulder and like massage it for a second. And they're like, huh? Oh, hello. Have a great festival. And then
Thanks,
her and
you
the kid
too.
will start walking. But now everyone is festival's back. Everyone's enjoying the
Alive.
time.
Is
Well-
where's the guard at that was frozen on the stairs? Did you resume running?
Yep, he resumes running down the stairs.
Once he gets close, I'm gonna stop him.
Oh, what do you want? I'm in a hurry.
What just happened? Everyone was frozen.
What do you mean everyone
You
was
were
frozen? I'm not frozen. I'm running. What do you? I don't have time for this. I gotta go. And then he'll start to like rush off in the westerly direction.
I'm gonna look back at the party. We should follow him. Exit's probably gonna be in that direction as well.
Was the flash of light that I saw in the same direction he's running?
The flash of light you saw covered everything. It wasn't a specific direction. It was just a massive, like, light blue light just everywhere in front of you, and then it just evaporated once you were done casting. Or, like, I would say, like, a second after you got done casting Detect Magic.
Okay. I'll just keep that to myself, and I will go follow the guard.
Okay, are you guys, like, trying to keep up? Because he is in, like, full dash running. Like, he's not doing a light jog. This guy is, like, he has a purpose. So you guys would be, like, full sprinting if you wanted to keep up with him.
I'll fly behind him.
I'll sprint.
Yeah, same.
Follow.
That would have been a perfect time to go to a bar, but whatever, and I'll follow him.
Okay. You guys
Bars are overrated. I'll say it back while flying.
Time literally just froze. I don't think now's a good time for a bar.
I think I needed a drink after seeing that happen, but whatever.
No, I agree with you, but I feel like we should probably talk to someone first.
Okay, at this time,
You
while you
just
guys
did that.
are huffing and puffing and arguing on your run, you guys are led into this portion of the forest area on the map. And as you guys are following him, you get about halfway and you'll see Exit and the bodyguard both panting a little bit, and you'll see a few like bodies in the grass on the ground face down, as if there was just a fight or something. And you'll see the guard go, oh, you guys, wow, you guys work fast. And
I'm gonna come up from the very back and just like, not very, because my walking speed is 5 foot less than everyone else.
He was saying that to them, to the exit and to the
Oh,
bodyguard.
then I thought you were saying that to us.
No, the guard said that to exit and the bodyguard. Like, as in, like, they took care of it pretty quickly.
Okay, sorry.
I'll go,
Where were you? You were the one that was supposed to be out. What happened to you?
He was frozen. Everyone was, except us. And I guess you guys.
Frozen. These people weren't frozen.
and he'll, like, gesture to the people laying on the ground.
Well,
After we exited the castle, we noticed just everything was quiet. No one was moving.
We noticed that too, and then we heard noises over here in this forest area. We came over here and saw some people dragging people away and tried to get a hold of them.
And he'll, like, kneel down to one of the bodies and, like, start inspecting the body.
Are they dead?
We make sure thoroughly. We do a good job here.
what were these people doing? Besides dragging the people around.
That's as far as I got. You know, when you're kind of the consultant of people and your people get dragged away, you kind of just act without asking.
Can I look around to see where they possibly could have been dragging people?
Give me a perception or investigation check.
They're the same, so I'll do investigation. God, these rolls are shit today. 10.
You don't get anything, like, too specific, because you're in a forest area, and it's starting to become nighttime, so there's no, like, specific tracks or anything that you can ascertain.
Oh, I should have casted light. Look at
I'll hold a shoe up towards them. Eh?
Why are you handing me your shoe?
You wanted to cast light, didn't you?
That was out of character, my man.
Oh. I thought you were saying that in character.
And you'll just hear him go,
I think this'll be of help.
and you'll see him pull, like, a little circular, almost like an emblem, out of the pocket of one of the people laying on the ground. And he'll start looking at it.
Hey, do any of you know of this?
And he'll, like, toss it to the group. He doesn't even, like, look at you, he just tosses it back towards you guys. Does anyone try
I
and
watch
catch
as
it?
it falls on the ground and I pick it up. That's what I'll do if no one else catches it, at least.
I'll catch it. I'll try to catch it.
Give me an athletics check. Or an acrobatics
I'm
check.
very
I'm sorry.
athletic.
Acrobatics, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm very acrobatic. 18.
Yep, you snatch it right out of the air.
I do a backflip while doing it.
Okay.
Catches it, stands up, backflip.
You guys see this guy? No, I'm just kidding.
Yo, you play at X Games?
So you catch it, and Nath, you look at this emblem, and it's it has, like, it's like a black circular disc with a white inlay in it, and then you see almost like it looks like an outline of a falcon in the white inlay. There's no, like, heavy painting or anything. It's just a black outline of a falcon in it.
So it's a black circular disc with a white outline of a falcon?
No, it's a black circular disc, and on the face of that disc, it's like a white, like, circle. Like it got painted white, and then on that white circle, there's a black outlining of a falcon shape,
Okay.
or like a bird
Have I ever
shape.
seen this before?
I guess I can't say falcon, but a bird shape on there.
Of bird.
You have not. You have not, Nath.
I hand it to everybody else. I've never seen this.
I'll look at it.
Okay. Same thing. You see the shape, you see the emblem, but nothing.
I'll look at it.
Nope, nothing.
Everyone looks at it.
Yeah, I'll look at it too.
Nothing, Ash. Does everyone look at it? I'm just gonna assume
Yeah,
everyone.
pass it to me.
Okay, Bosco, you have nothing. Zaja, do you look at it?
Correct,
No.
Bosco.
I mean, I'll look at it, but I'm not going to try and study it. I just kind of look at it.
Well, Zaja, you look at it. Give me a history check, please.
Oh, okay. History. And I have no bonuses for that.
I'm looking at my screen and
Son
no.
of a whore.
Oh,
Jesus.
you got
That's
nothing.
enough.
Never mind, you got nothing, man. I'm sorry. You know what I blame it on? I blame it. It's because you just looked at it. You're not looking at it, so you glanced at it. But yeah, you don't know anything at a quick glance. Okay, so
Is it something of interest? What is it?
Well, I had it on their body. Still trying to figure that part out.
he'll look at his bodyguard and say,
Go get the investigators.
and he'll just wave his hand, and the bodyguard will nod and then start walking away.
Sir Exid. Sir.
Just X is fine.
Exid. What is your bodyguard's name?
Who's asking?
Oliver? Me?
Why do you want to know?
I'm just curious.
He's asking because I want to, ask her out on a date, and I want to do it professionally.
That's not the case.
I'm
His
just gonna
his eyes will narrow at you, Nath.
I'm just gonna stare at Nap like, what the fuck did you just say?
If you want to know her name, ask her yourself.
I walk up to her. May I know your name?
Okay, she's gone. First off,
Okay.
Yeah.
she walked away earlier.
No, my true love.
And then you guys hear an explosion. And
Kablooey.
it's the fireworks. They're letting off fireworks on the other side of town.
Oh, thank
Motherfucker.
goodness. Okay,
Wait, if they were trying to kidnap people right now, and possibly stop time, but not really, wouldn't they be doing something while the fireworks are happening, considering how loud they are?
Oh, you don't know how bad their timing could be.
I mean, sure.
You sound so calm.
This is nothing new.
Oh, okay.
Nothing new.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times has this happened to you?
Not of this instance, but we've always had kidnappings in this city. We'll find them. We always do.
I don't know. The
Find
whole
them.
raising everyone makes it seem a bit more serious. Someone
You
with
find
that
them-
skill of magic. I'm sorry, Ash.
No, you're good. Keep going.
Someone with that scale of magic must be very powerful. That's all I got.
I still don't understand what magic are you talking about?
well, I used the spell Detect Magic, and literally as soon as it, went off, there was a flash of blue light, and everyone started moving after that.
A flash
Gonna
of blue
ask.
light.
So you say you find everyone. Do you find them dead or alive?
Well, both. It depends how deep the kidnapping goes. But we do find them eventually.
Well, can we help at all? Like, help the people?
You say that this magic happened and it didn't affect you?
Not that we could tell. I mean, we were all moving around. I was casting the spell. We don't know why it happened, but it certainly was happening.
What exactly did you see? You said that people stopped? What?
Yes, people were not moving anymore.
They're frozen in time. It looked like.
That is interesting.
He'll like put his hand up to his jaw and try and like he's thinking.
I'm more surprised you're not calling us insane.
Well,
Don't give him ideas.
I have seen some crazy things in my history. So it is a bit odd though that a whole lot of people stopped moving. This blip of, what did you say, blue energy?
Yes.
How did you see how big it was, or was it just
It
there?
encompassed everything, it felt like.
Oh. Okay, well, if you do come across any leads for this, please let me know. But now I must
course.
retire to my room and figure out what is going on.
We will come to you if we find anything.
Remember,
And his eyes will narrow at Nath.
don't speak when you enter.
I put my hand on my chest, one arm up. I swear I will no longer speak when I enter.
He'll just like wave and then start walking away.
My pinky toes were crossed.
Well, let's go to Madhold's inn.
Before Ixid gets too far away, I'm gonna walk up to him. Can I quickly ask you those questions that I had?
Huh? Oh. Yes, of course.
Okay. Have you heard any rumors or talks of shadows attacking people?
Like when you sleep?
No, not exactly. It's kind of hard to explain. But this, I'll pull out my dagger and kind of hold it out, in my hands.
Mhm.
This, is kind of linked to what I'm looking for.
And he'll like look at it and get like even closer to it. Let me make a roll for him real quick.
This is a fine weapon you have here. You said that you had a shadow linked to this?
Yeah, that is correct. This dagger used to be my father's. It didn't always look like this,
Hmm,
but it's now linked to what I'm looking for.
an heirloom. You now hold the weight of your father. May I, hold the dagger?
Uh, yes, and I'll hand it to him.
He'll grab it and immediately he'll look it over, but he doesn't see this, Gaius. When he's holding it in his hand, you'll actually see shadows start to creep off the dagger and like encompass his hand, very slowly, almost like it's like a plant trying to take root on whatever it is. He doesn't see the shadowing, but you do. And he'll just slowly look at it and be like,
This is a fine dagger.
I'm gonna take it back from him.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Something was
I-
happening with it.
I understand. It's a family heirloom.
It's not necessarily that. It looked like it was trying to connect to you.
Connect. Was it a shadow type thing?
That is correct.
Let me see it again.
I'll hand it to him one last time, but keep a close eye on the shadows. And if they get like too much into him, I'll just return it to its scabbard without grabbing it.
okay. So you'll see him grab it, and you'll see the shadows start to creep. But as you're watching him, you see them halt, like they stop growing. And when you look even closer, you look at him, and his eyes are no longer like they're like black pits, but they're ethereal. And they're not like physical. And you can see the shadows on his hands stop, and you can see him like I wouldn't say like frozen, but you can see him like doing something. Like you can see his eyes darting in his head. And then he'll just let go of the dagger, and it'll hit the ground.
Son, you have quite the dagger there. I do not know of the origin. But don't let that consume you.
Excuse me.
I'm afraid it's partially too late for that. I didn't always exactly look like this,
Do you
but
know,
I'm trying my best.
did your father tell you where it ever came from?
I believe he got it from, I don't know, from his adventures. It used to have the symbol of a god on it, but it's been so long I can't remember which one.
Well, that dagger is not from our world. Keep it close at hand.
I will.
As for your question, no, I do not know of any people being attacked by shadows like that.
And you'll see a sweat bead drop off his come down his like forehead, down the side of his head.
Thank you, Exit, for your insight.
Just X is fine.
I'll see you around.
And he'll just nod and then turn around and walk away.
I'll pick up my dagger from the ground and just kind of look into the blade.
When you look into the blade, you're kind of, thinking like, where did this really come from? And when you flip it over to look at the other side, your gaze is immediately met with 2 red eyes on the blade.
I'll grit my teeth and just shove it back into the scabbard.
Okay. I'm assuming the rest of you went off to the tavern?
I thought we were waiting for him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know.
I would have gone off.
Oh, then
I
I
would
guess
have
we were
definitely
all...
waited.
Oh,
I would have waited.
I guess I would have waited then. If most sounds like most of the people were waiting.
Okay. So Zaja walks off to the tavern. Most of the group would have seen Gaius walk off to exit, and then you would have seen them having a conversation off to the side in the whole dagger scenario, and you would just see him put his dagger away at this point.
Nice job. You
Oh.
didn't get your jaw broken. I was fully expecting that to happen.
Thanks, Bosco. I'll say
You're
as
welcome.
I'm walking back over to the group. So, Tavern?
Yeah, Zaja already went, so should go catch up.
Did anyone catch which direction she was going?
I think to Madholds. Right?
Yeah, whatever tavern we would have come from originally.
Yeah, that's it's called the Steel Angel Inn, and it is run by
Steel
Matt
Angel.
Holden.
Oh yeah, I even have that written down, and I read that. Still Angel. And I'm saying Madholds. Well, let's get going.
Okay. You guys walk to Steel Angel Inn. There's a lot of noises throughout the street, festival, partying, all that good stuff that goes on. It's now cresting, I would say late evening, hitting around like midnight-ish. But you guys walk into Steel Angel Inn, and you guys are immediately met with Madhold. He's like,
Welcome back. Welcome back. How was the adventure?
We killed some rats.
A lot of rats.
There
I got him
were
to dance.
A lot of rats.
That guy's in love with rats. And I'll point at Bosco.
Yeah, and the rest of you killed all of them.
Rats,
They
you
were-
say?
Trying to kill us.
Semantics.
Would have never guessed that bounty went with rats.
well, I totally just changed voices there.
Have you not read it?
No, they never put names or anything on there. It's just a picture.
Oliver, I still have one more book, and I'll pull out the book full of the pictures of rats and hand it to him.
Oh, thank you. And I'll take it. So this book that he just gave me, I had the Book of Scribbles, which was essentially like someone writing and progressively getting better, rat experiment book, and then a journal, and now there's a book that's just pictures of rats.
Yeah, the picture.
Okay. Okay. I will take it and I will put it in my pouch.
All right, so now that you're back, I'm assuming you got paid. Well, how can I help you today?
Oh,
Stop
right.
rubbing
I need
your
to.
hands.
I'll give everyone 100 gold besides Nath because he already has his 100 gold.
Thought we had already done that in the
I don't. Well,
just to make sure that it fits the story, everyone has it now. What do you got to eat and drink?
Yes.
Oh, that was descriptive.
That's all he says to you.
Specifics?
I mean, I got ales, I got drinks, I got tons of things that you can drink. But if you're looking for food, I mean, we can make a meal. Meal's a meal.
Fair enough. I'll take whatever you got, and I'll take an ale.
All right, 1 ale, 1 meal. How about the lot of you? Anyone else?
is
Sure.
it very
Well-
troublesome for you to make a meal?
Oh, me? No, I'm the barkeep. I own the place. I don't make the meals.
All right, then I'll have a meal.
I'll have a meal and a water, please.
All right. I got 1 ale, 3 meals, and a water. Anything else?
I have a question. Oh, no, you go first.
3 ales. I would like a vegetarian dinner. And what about a nice, distilled alcohol? Do you have anything like a whiskey or something like that?
Yeah, sure, of course.
Well, then,
I'll
my
have a
dear,
meal and sorry.
I'll have 3 of those as well, but I'll share those with my companions who are drinking.
Speaking of drinking, I'll have a meal and a couple ales.
A couple ale? Okay, all right.
And how much will this cost?
All right, and how about you, friend? And he'll point at Nath.
Actually, I have a question. Do you have a place where we can stay? Or, I guess, just specifically me if you guys don't want to stay here?
I mean,
Or-
of course, this
or
is an
even
inn.
go
I got rooms
upstairs?
upstairs.
Oh, okay. Well, how much is for a night? Or
Well,
how many per night?
it is during a festival, and I'm the most popular in here, so, I would say probably 2 gold a night for each room.
Ooh.
Okay. Set me up for 2 nights, and then, do you know of any shops nearby?
I mean, yeah, this is Silkhart. What kind of shop are you looking for?
A shop that sells tools.
Tools?
Yes, tools.
I mean, and he'll like go under the bar and start like shifting through papers and stuff. Of course, right here. And he'll pull out like a little brochure. And he'll put it on the bar top. And it says Tinker's Tooling Catastrophe is the name of the tool place.
Thank you. I'm sorry, everybody, but I prefer. I'm just not a party kind of guy, so I'm gonna go use my gold and here's a 4 gold for the 2 nights. When I come back, will you be able to tell me where my room is, or do you just tell me my room now?
Are you looking for like small room, big room, 3 beds, 5 beds? I mean, how are you getting tonight?
Well, just for me, I guess just 1 room, just small room.
You want a small room, 1 bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you when you come back.
Oh, okay, thank you. I look at the brochure and I follow it to the tools, craziness, and emporium.
Real quick, the school I go to, does it like have food there?
It would, but technically the school would be like closed. Like they wouldn't be accepting people in because it's the middle of a night during a festival at this point. And you know that security would be up. If you were a student going in, they would allow you in. But you know that there's no like food or anything being served right now.
Okay. Then I'll just stay where I'm at.
All right, so let me run the tab. I got 4 meals here, 3 drinks of. Yep, I got 5 ales and a water. Anything else?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You'll see him and the same fellow gentleman that you saw earlier get up from his chair, and they will both walk back here and start getting stuff done. And you'll see the barkeep turn to the Goliath, that is the half Goliath, half giant at the door. Be like,
I need 4 meals. Give me 4 meals.
and the Goliath will just open the door and be like, four food things. And then we'll just shut the door.
I'm gonna lean over to Bosco. I don't really like the sound of that.
Yeah, 4 meals. You didn't even mention anything vegetarian.
That is fair.
What, were you talking about something else?
No. No.
I'll go sit down at a table. So I'll go. Oh, what? There's only one table?
Yep. There's one
Are there
table
people-
here, and
are there
there's
people at it?
a bar over here. Yeah, this table would have these 2 people sitting. They're separate. They're kind of just sitting there, just relaxing. And then the
Oh.
3 over here. You see that construct and the humanoid still sitting here? The ones that you saw earlier? But this would be a different person at this point.
I'll go over to the construct and sit down beside them and look at them.
Okay. The construct is looking straight ahead. Not doing anything, doesn't turn to you or anything. But the humanoid on the other side of the construct, be like, will you staring at?
Oh, this person?
It's not a person.
Are you sure?
Of course. It's a hunk of metal. He'll like tap it and you'll hear a clink.
Well, they are known for being sentient.
Yeah. Does this look sentient to you?
Do you personally know them?
Yeah, I know it.
How long have you known them?
Yeah. Since I was a wee lad.
What is your relation to them?
There is no relation.
But you've known them since you were a wee lad.
I've known it since I was a wee lad. Yes, it comes with me and leaves with me.
What does it do?
And you'll see him like poke the side of the thing, and it'll like almost like power up and then sit up straight. It does what I tell it to do.
Which is what?
You want it to kill something? Tell it to go kill something. You want it to drink something? I'll tell it to drink something.
So it's like your slave,
Uh,
but even
No.
worse.
a slave implies that there is sentience in there, and we just discussed there is no sentience in there. It's a construct. And he'll like poke the side of it, and you'll see it power back down.
Was it built for you?
I mean, to an extent.
What does that mean?
That means I built it, but it might not be for me. It might be for me. Who's asking? Look at you coming over here asking all these questions.
You
place
built it
do you
when
have?
you built it when you were a child?
I could have.
I'll stop looking at the construct because I was just looking at the construct the entire time. And I'll look at the man for the first time. So he's like a human, or
You make out, because he's not looking at you. You make out, like, past the hood. You see, like, human features. But you don't actually see his face because he's looking at the bar he's sitting at, like the bar top. Looking at the wood. He's not looking at you. So he wasn't even talking to you. He was just talking in the space, answering your questions and whatnot.
I'll like tilt my head and look at him like, who are you?
Who's asking?
I am.
Yeah, I know that, but who's asking? Why do you want to know who I am?
I'm just curious. You've been in this bar what seems like all day.
Yeah, so? That just gives you the right to ask who I am?
I never said that.
Then don't ask.
Why not?
You know what they say about curiosity?
Oh, that's just a silly rumor.
Is it? And he'll, like, turn the construct on.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it seems like a really easy way to try to convince people that aren't that smart not to investigate things and to study. Are you a man who believes in science?
There's, like, a pause. And then he'll turn the construct off. I don't know about science, but it has its purpose.
As most things do.
So what is your purpose? Your purpose is to come over here and disrupt my drinking?
No. I am a man of science and I enjoy learning new things. Is that so wrong?
Just be careful where you stick your nose. Might to get you hurt one day.
I do have more of a beak, but I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I'll just kind of like pat my beak a little bit. And then I'll look at him and like, well, so you don't want to answer any questions?
I mean, I have answered them. Probably just not given the answers you want.
Oh, answering questions is... People like to keep things hidden, but often they're really bad at it.
Are you saying I'm bad at not answering questions?
Well, I gave a pretty broad and general statement. Regardless of how you took it, doesn't impact on what I meant.
You're a student, aren't you?
I am.
You go to that college, that fancy college over there?
I do.
Do you know where you came from?
I'll like pause and I'll think about it for a second. And I'm like, I know the name of the place and I know how to get there from here. Where that really is something I've thought a bit about.
You know the name of the place you came from?
Yes, is the Undercommon.
And you say you know how you get there?
Yeah.
Have you ever gone back?
I have not. I have had no need to. The only thing that remains there for me is my past and my family.
Oh. So you did have family back then. Did they tell you of this place?
Of where we are now?
Yes, of course.
It's much more of something that I heard from others. My parents are not quite the scientific people. They are much more akin to religious fanatics than anything else. And they were reluctant to let me come here, but they did. But no, sorry, I got sidetracked. No, they did not. They're not the ones who told me. I found out through other means.
Are you religious?
I am almost forced to be.
Hmm. Well, I would recommend looking into it. Have something to hold on to. Because in this land, it's not what you think it is. And he'll like pull the hood back, and at this point you can see almost like a half orc. Like it has half orc features. But the side of his face is completely burned. Like from his his eye and cheek all the way back to where his ear is, to the half back of his head. You'll see him pull his hood back, and the whole thing is just like burned and scarred all the way back. He'll be like, "Get the good look. You'll need it." And then he'll snap the hood back.
I'll just like tilt my head at him, and I'll say, I've asked this twice today with varying results, but I think I will ask you it as well. What is your name? Or what is something I can refer to you by?
Yeah. People around these towns call me Tink, so you can call me Tink.
Tink?
Yeah, Tink.
Okay.
Usually people around these parts don't like giving out their name.
Why is that?
You must be new around here. It's because names hold weight. When you learn a name, you start to learn the person. When you learn the person, you learn their weaknesses and strengths. People can do a lot with that information.
Through magic?
That is one way. Another is talking.
I mean, I can hold power over someone by having their name and talking.
Of course, depending on the person. But let me ask you this, since you've asked me so many questions. What is the name of this land to you?
The name of the land that we're currently in?
Yes, of course, this continent.
Is... Wait. I don't remember. You told me it, but I don't remember if that was actually like that something my character knew.
Yeah, the land you came into, that's the name your character would assume it would be called.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I knew that or not in character. Okay, then it is. I'll look at him and say, Korea? Korea? Is that how it's pronounced?
Kyria.
Korea.
I see. So you have come from a different place.
Yes. That is correct.
Keep in mind, if you ever want to know how someone comes into this world, ask them what they call this continent. It's a very good way of knowing.
Sir Tink.
Just Tink?
Tink. I am going to be honest, I never have found much use in words as much as in just studying. But thank you for your advice on words and how they can hold power, especially names. I will keep that in mind for future reference.
The way he says that scares me.
Maybe don't bury your head in the books and look around. And he'll wave his arm up.
Yes, I have determined that field study can be much more fruitful for me than just being in the libraries like I was before. So thank you for helping me in such a case.
He doesn't respond. He just continues to look at the bar top with his drink.
I'll just say I have but one last question, if you're willing to answer, of course. But
Okay.
would I see you again in the future?
I don't know. How long are you planning on staying in Silkheart?
I'll look back at the group that I'm currently adventuring with, and I will keep my eyes on them, as I say, as long as it remains a valuable use of my time. And then I'll look back at him.
Well, I might be here. I might not. I will say though that elfish character you walk around with the gray skin. If he ever has time, tell him to come see Tink. I'm kind of curious.
I'll look over at him, like who he's referring to, because I actually don't. Which one is that? Nath or Gaius?
Above table, yes, that would be Nath.
Okay.
Who is not here.
Correct.
I will just nod my head, and I will thank him for his time, and I will walk back over to where I'm sure there's like food now and stuff.
All right. I got 4 meals, 5. Listen, you guys are ordered a lot. He'll just like put out the ales and the drinks, and then you'll see another character. Looks like a I don't want to say a celestial type of person, but that's the closest thing you could say that they are. You'll see them walk out in like a gown almost and start like handing you guys meals, and they don't like hand it to you, they just put it on the bar top, just like out in front of you all. Like no one specific. He goes, there you go, 4 meals, 5 meals. You know there's a lot of food on the table now. Is there anything else I can help with?
No, that should be all. Thank you.
Is there anyone downstairs currently? No.
What's downstairs?
Are you one of them? He'll like eye you closely.
I wouldn't say so, considering I was down there earlier, yes.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, you're fine. Go ahead. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, just wondering if
Eh,
if it was empty or anything.
I mean, there's probably a table going on down there, but I don't go down there. I'm just up here. And plus the festival's going on, so it's, you know. You try.
Alright, and I'm just going to start on my food.
What does the food look like? Describe it to me, DM. Make me hungry.
So there's it's on a plate. It's not like
wow.
it's not like a ceramic plate. It's almost like an iron plate like back in the days. And there's just it's just like a hunk of just meat. Like it's almost like a ham essentially, but you don't know if it's ham or not. And it looks like they just basted it and just like threw vegetables on there. There's like nothing specific. They were just like, this is a meal, you're getting a meal. Here you go.
Silverware. Is there any?
Not that you can see from looking around. Oh, right. How can I forget? The water for the lady. He'll walk over and put a water on in front of you, Ash.
Thank you.
Can I have a water as well? I'm sorry.
Look at you
Forgot to
thinking
ask
you're.
for that.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure.
Maybe you came over here.
Walk back and then get a water. Here you go.
I'm gonna.
I would just be eating ravenously with my trunk.
I'm gonna take out my dagger and just kind of stick it in the food and eat with it.
Is Saja going to make any comments as towards the food?
I got vegetarian.
Did you?
Yeah,
I
Zaja asked for a veggie dinner.
Well, I wasn't sure if they actually brought it
Oh,
or made
fair
something
enough.
vegetarian.
I guess I didn't clarify. Yeah, you're right. Yes, I assume that Zaja got a veggie dinner.
I was wondering if Zaja was going to throw hands at the barkeep.
I would have loved to see that.
What did each of us get for a meal?
So there's no like specific like type for all of you. It's literally just like
Meat.
like meat, like a ham meat on a plate with just vegetables thrown on it. You all have the same type of meat, but like the vegetables I guess are differently placed on the plate. But you all essentially just have a meal. That's it.
I'm gonna take a bite out of my food. So, Bosco, what do you, do around here? Because, when I came in, you were already here, so I just kind of figured you hang around here a lot.
So DM question.
Okay.
Is it taboo for me to talk about the gambling den downstairs?
I would say it would be taboo if you told about it directly, but talking about it in general, like about gambling, that's fine as long as you don't give away specific locations and whatnot.
Like, a door 20 feet away.
Well, that kind of you didn't say specifically what was going on. You just kind of were like, hey, down there, like. But yeah, if you were to be like, yeah, specifically through that door, if you go down there, there's a huge gambling hall, that's taboo.
Yeah. Okay. Just check on that. Do a little bit of gambling here and there. Gotta pay for ins and that stuff.
Wouldn't a job be better?
Not with my luck.
I'm gonna. Aren't you like? I don't know, all about luck? I mean, you've seemed pretty lucky. You're also a halfling. Most halflings I know are very lucky.
Oh,
Is that a
everyone
bias
says
or?
luck is just a all that stuff. What? Blesses me every once in a while. Especially today, I've certainly need to have a game or two soon. Got a nice bounty.
Oh gosh, please do not spend or lose all your money in one place.
Of course not! I lose it in a few different places.
The barkeep will walk up. Be sure to buy rooms before you spend your money. Yeah.
Of course.
Did you
I
say
can just-
how much the food and drinks cost?
He did not.
I hate that.
And I'll go back to doing something over here.
What were you saying, Bosco?
I'll look at Bosco and I'm like, are you close to Enos?
I mean, I'm a cleric for him, so assumedly so.
Wouldn't being a cleric be his job?
Yeah. How about
My-
that?
My job?
No, my job.
Oh.
You accused him of not having a job, but he's a
Well-
cleric?
Yes, it's my sacred duty.
I never claimed he didn't have a job. I just claimed that a job would be better than gambling.
Insinuating he doesn't have a job.
Well, you can insinuate all you want about anything.
Tip the balance.
And I was just clarifying that him being a cleric is his job. What he does other than that seems to
Tip the
be
balance of the scales of luck. That is my holy duty.
Hmm.
How about you?
Do you often tilt the scales in your favor?
Now, only when I need to.
and when
I,
he's won money from me, he did not need to tilt those favors.
Nope. Oh, this is ominous.
Well, I am a cleric for Cigaris, the god of education.
Ah,
Though I wouldn't say it's my job to serve him. Her? Him?
They
And just as god, is that god or goddess? Tag?
Hey, yo, what up, dog?
Do I know Cigaris is a male or female?
You don't know.
Yes.
Oh.
He's a little busy at the moment, I noticed.
No, I'm not busy. You honestly, there's no scripture of who Cigaris is.
Then I'll say
There's
for
a
them.
chance for me.
I'll say I serve Cigaris, god of education. Though, and I would say, though I wouldn't really see it as a job. Much more of a obligation. Not that I have anything against Cigaris. In fact, I quite enjoy what they do and what they stand for. But I've just never been the religious type.
So you're a cleric without being religious?
It's
Complicated.
it's a story, for sure.
On my end, we both said cleric at the same exact time.
There is a reason we all do what we do, isn't there? My motives are there, and I'm sure you all have motives for why you do the things in your life.
Yes, it's not all gambling and parties.
At this point, I would be cleaning off my dagger.
Would I recognize Ash as like a paladin, or I don't know how the class recognition works, really.
I mean,
You wouldn't recognize that. You'd recognize that they have some type of divine connection because you know that they have a holy symbol and whatnot. You can see, but you don't know if they're a cleric or a paladin.
Okay, I'll look at them and I'll say, what of you, Ash? What brought you into the arms of a benevolent higher being?
I was following someone, and eventually didn't agree with what was going on, so I left and starting new.
And at that moment, Ash, this figure walks up to you and meets you at the corner of this bar, and you see them put a piece of paper on the table and slide it to you. And then they continue to walk out.
Turn and watch them walk out, and then I grab the piece of paper and I read it.
Okay. You grab the piece of paper. You watch them walk out. You grab the piece of paper. You open it, and it says, "Ganesh says hello."
Quickly put the paper down. And just sit up straight and take a drink of water.
So do none of you drink because of your religions, or self
Uh.
reasons or want to keep your wits about you?
It turns out alcohol isn't a very healthy beverage. And I plan on living a while longer.
Oh, come
Oh.
on. You can enjoy it a little bit, can't you?
That's how come I always hear people saying drink to your health.
Well, I wouldn't say that just because there is something like a saying that is common that it would make it at all smart to follow.
Well, why else would they say it?
People often let other people tell them what is the right thing to say.
And how do we know somebody didn't say those things to you?
Well, let's think about it. Do you think it makes sense to just believe everything that you hear?
Oh no, maybe you heard it from somebody else that you shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Well, no, I'm like wanting you as your own individual to think about it. Do you
I am
think
thinking about it.
Okay, so to answer the question, do you think that it makes sense to believe everything that you hear?
I said anything about believing everything you hear. I'm just saying that I think I drink every once in a while isn't such a bad thing.
There's nothing inherently wrong with alcohol.
I mean,
My monastery makes plenty of it. Now she kind of puts her trunk to, like, as if whispering to him, but no voice change. But I may say I do indulge probably a little bit more than I should, but it is who I am, and I love who I am. 3 more ales, by the way.
I'm gonna turn this off and say, ooh, what kind of drinks do they make?
We specialize in a clear liquor that's been distilled. It's delicious. Better than ale. But I do enjoy a good ale. But when you've been brought up on the type of alcohol that we produce, oh, it's divine and nothing compares to it.
Divine?
So, if you ever make it to...
Sorry.
If you ever make it to my monastery, I insist that you have a drink with me.
Divine, you say? Well, I think you need a cleric to check on that for you.
I agree. Next time we're near my monastery, you and I will go and we'll have a tasting. You will see true divinity once you've had a taste.
Agreed. And I'm going to try to link glasses to Sasha. Here, here.
Here, here. Oh,
Clink.
dear, it's empty. 3 more.
Pay your first bill.
Oh, my dear, you expecting I wouldn't pay? You know who I am. I never go without pay. Here's 5 gold pieces. Keep them coming until I say I'm done, and then we'll square up.
Sounds good to me. And it'll immediately like swipe the 5 gold and start to make more drinks.
And that includes my room, now doesn't it?
Oh, we're talking rooms now. And then he'll drop the drinks on like with like a fierceness on the bar top. How many rooms are we talking?
Well, I don't know about them, but I would like to have a nice night's rest, and I could use a bed. So I would need, well, probably your largest bed. Looking myself over.
Yeah. So you want the master room, of course. Master room can hold 4 people. 2 of your size.
Well then, I will go ahead and take it. How much is it per night?
That one, that's my best room. That's my best room. That's gonna be 6 gold a night.
6 golden night. Ooh,
It's my best
that's a
room.
robbery, young man. But for tonight, I will take it. If any of you need to sleep, we have a room.
Is the school still open for me to like go sleep at?
Yeah, if you want to, because you're a student, you're able to go in and out.
Okay.
I'll just take my own room.
All right.
Oh, don't be shy, my dear. I'm not gonna be looking at anything. Once I'm asleep, I am asleep.
I prefer to be alone.
Suit yourself.
Just the room for tonight, please.
All right, small room, 2 gold.
I'll hand him 2 gold, and then stand up and kind of dust myself off. Maybe see you guys in the morning.
Rooms are through that door. And he'll point to the right, to the door that's right here.
Okay, I'll start walking that way.
Well, wait, guys.
Hold on, I lost my character.
Yeah, I'll bring him back.
Wow.
Oh, there's 2 Gaiuses now. Oh, fuck.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know you had a brother.
From the shadows he appears.
Am I that drunk already?
Does guys stop?
Yeah, I'll stop and look back. Yeah.
Were we all planning on, being adventurers together?
I mean, I don't see why not.
Then you will see us in the morning.
Oh, adventurers, you say? I got more jobs if you want a job. He'll just immediately start walking away towards the board.
He's gone. I was gonna ask him a question.
I'll continue by walking upstairs.
I'll turn to Sasha and say, could I take up one of those other beds? I'll chip in, of course. They might be out a little late tonight.
You are more than welcome, my dear. Now, do know I do wake up early. So, you just prepare yourself, but I'll do my best to keep it quiet in the morning.
Oh, I tend to pass out like
Well,
I was going to say like a broken light bulb, but that doesn't apply here in Magic. Oh.
would it... I could just stay at the school, and I can if someone else needs the extra bed. But I figured if we're all just going to be traveling together... Actually, no, I will go to the school. I need to talk to them about what I'm planning on doing. So I actually will wrap things up here, then I will see you all in the morning. Nath.
He's gone.
Where did he go?
He went to the tinker's shop.
Oh.
He's been gone for a while.
Damn, what do you... I didn't even hear that.
He left in the beginning because he asked for the brochure of a tool shop.
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize he left, though. I thought he just got the list and was going to do it, like, in the morning. My bad.
Oh, I left right
I
away.
didn't want to hang.
I mean, you moved your token out of the tavern, dog, now. I assumed that's what you said.
Yeah, I left right away because I didn't want to stay there. I said I didn't like parties.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right, well, in that case, I will look at where the barkeep is at. See if he's back yet, or...
He would have walked back, yes, and he has a couple parchments in his hand.
Damn it, what was I gonna ask him? Oh, right. I'll be like, sir, how much were the meals?
Are you doing it separate or one whole tab? Because I like doing tab discounts.
I already gave you 5 gold pieces. I'm sure that covers the meals and drinks.
That covers part of it, sweetie.
Just part of it.
Yeah, I think my kitchen staff want a little bit more out of it.
Did you see the teleporting circles? It's a bit of a fancier place.
Well, in that case, could we possibly all add to what our friend Zaja here has already paid and call that the tab for everything to still get the discount?
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
-1. Let's go. Oh, nice. 17.
Oh,
I rolled well this time.
I thought the
I mean, you
4
see-
was the...
You seem like a good lot here. I think we call it that. Throw a couple more on there, and I'll cover you for the night.
How much more would I need to add?
Just throw 2 more on there.
Alright, I will do that. Thank you so much. And I'll hand him 2 gold.
Okay.
And then I will... I was like, oh, is there... If I could just ask one more thing of you.
What you got?
Did you hear anything of the incident that went down earlier today?
Incident? What? You mean when you guys went into the sewers?
No. Well, there were some people that were trying to kidnap others, and he doesn't like to be called an Exid. Do you know Exid?
How do you know Exit?
Oh, well, we turned the bounty into him.
Oh. You guys actually met Exit? Pretty
Yes.
rare.
We
No.
met him twice.
There's been... I mean, we have kidnappings here all the time. People always
So
get
I've heard.
found, but
Dead or alive.
yeah. I'm guessing Exit told you that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, nothing recent though. Why did you find a kidnapping? Can I put it on the board?
No, they stopped it. Exit did, and his bodyguard, whose name I still don't know. But I have to ask her. But you can't talk to her. It's interesting.
Oh,
Anyway.
you can.
Well, she knocked out our friend Nath for talking to her.
Did he walk into the room and start talking?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do that. Did you talk to the keeper? Did he give you explicit instructions to go up there and not say anything?
Yes.
Yeah, and your friend
he
still talked.
did.
Yeah, he was. It was ill-advised, to say the least.
Yeah, it's kind of on him then. But you can talk to him.
I'm an idiot.
Well, yes, there was. Have you heard anything at all of time stopping?
You're a funny one. Stopping time. Yeah, okay. What did I put in
So is
that
a
water?
no?
No, hell no. What do you mean? It's stopping time.
Well, as it turns out, we saw time stopped.
Go look at Ash. Is your bird friend here okay?
He's telling the truth. As crazy as it sounds, that's what happened.
What?
Does it sound that crazy? It's saying character.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you're talking like you're talking everybody stop. Like it's understandable if one person stopped, but like you're talking like a massive scale here.
Oh well, it wasn't everyone.
You just made it sound like everyone.
Oh, well, we weren't stopped.
What do you mean you weren't stopped?
Well, I mean we weren't stopped.
The time didn't stop.
Well, no, for everyone else around us, like all the townspeople.
It seemed everyone became frozen in time, more than time stopped. And not all of us were affected by this. I don't even know what to call it, but this ray of loss of time. We were not affected by it. And we saw others be completely stopped in their time. And then once it ended, life proceeded as if nothing had disturbed them.
Yeah, you guys are real crazy. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff.
I'm still surprised the king didn't try to lock us up for that.
And it'll start like the barkeep will actually start to look a little nervous. So you guys gonna head up to your room, or what are we doing here?
Oh,
We done with our meals?
What do you know about time stopping or people stopping in time?
What? It's
When
crazy.
stopped like in place.
What do you mean? People
Well,
don't
it
stop in
happened.
time.
I mean, it happened.
Man, I don't know what the sewers did to you guys down there, but must have did a number.
And we can like tell that he's
Yeah, as this conversation
nervous.
goes on, you can tell that he's starting to get a little bit more nervous than when you guys first met him.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, go ahead.
23.
He's definitely lying. You
Um,
you can tell that he knows something, but he doesn't want to say what it is. He's like extremely nervous about what you guys are talking about, but he also doesn't want to agree or disagree with you guys.
I'll like raise my hand to like get his attention and kind of like also ask for permission.
This
to
isn't a
speak.
classroom. What? You must be a student.
Like, oh, sorry. Yes.
Okay, force of habit. Yep, I understand.
Well, what are you hiding?
What, in my tavern? Nothing. What are you talking about?
Oh, no. You know you are lying. You know that we are telling the truth.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
You are blunter than a mace, my friend.
But you're lying.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, you're a no.
Oh boy, well, look at the time. You guys should head out to the barkeep, or to the rooms, and yeah, and he'll start like walking away.
Can I like just walk up beside him
Yeah.
and look at him?
So, you want to catch him like right here?
Here, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Just be like beside him.
You walk up to him, and he walks up to the half giant, half Goliath, and he like waves his hand, and the giant will put his hand between him and you. You're like, all right, good night. Yeah, it's time to go to sleep.
It's like you won't be able to hide forever.
Good
I'll
night.
just walk away.
He'll walk in.
And I will walk back over to everyone else and I'll say, well, I have some studying to do and I need to eventually sleep and tell the school in the morning of what I plan on doing. But I plan on essentially working with you all. So let's plan on meeting here sometime in the morning tomorrow. Goodbye. It was interesting meeting you all. You are all interesting. Thank you. Goodbye. I'll walk away.
How sweet.
Was it really? I'll like turn around.
Are you meaning literally?
Well, not like, a food suite. I don't think that's what you meant.
I was wondering if that was what you meant.
Well, you're the one who said it was so sweet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if you think I was literal or metaphorical.
I believe that I am confused.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
All right, well, bye. I'll walk back to the school.
See ya, have a good evening.
And I will just keep walking.
Okay. So, I'm assuming everyone does their thing, drinks, has their meal, all that good stuff, and then everyone retires to rooms, do what they need to do.
I might drop off some of like my backpack and stuff and head downstairs towards the
Okay.
secret place that nobody else is allowed to know about.
Yeah, if you want,
believe.
if you wanted to drop stuff off, you can give it to the giant half Goliath. He'll take care of it. And then you can head on down.
Before retiring, I'll turn to Ash and just kind of state, my dear, as a woman of faith, no matter your current alignment, have you ever heard of the name Hera?
You would not have, Ash.
No.
Sorry to ask you. It's something that's been kind of repeating in my mind since I've arrived at these lands. Have you been on this continent long? I'm not necessarily from this continent. I'm from across the sea.
No, I'm not from here.
Could I ask you something? Do you know kind of how you got here? And I don't mean exactly like how your directions that you came, but sometimes I worry maybe I'm drinking too much. I got off the boat and I just felt lost trying to remember where I was going, who I needed to meet up with, and this name Hera stayed in my mind. And to be honest, I couldn't tell you how to get back to my monastery. I mean, I know generally, but I couldn't tell you exactly. I'm sorry, I'm talking crazy, but I just thought that since you weren't from this continent, maybe you experienced something similar?
I can't say I have. Sorry.
No worries. I just thought, but never mind, my dear. I'm going to just finish my drinks and go on up. Now, do you have a bed to stay in? Because you're more than welcome to sleep in my room as well.
Well, I will take you up on that offer. Thank you very much.
Oh, of course, my dear. And I'll finish up the last of my ales and then head off to bed.
And I'll go with you.
All right. So the group all go their separate ways. A few of you retire to your rooms to rest. A few of you find your own things to do to pass the time. But eventually everything on your end does calm down. So at that moment we can end here, and then we can pick it up next time.
Actually, I'd like to keep playing.